Well, Mike, the small business development centers at Columbus State Community College have been a big part of the economy for 8 or 9 years, and specifically at Columbus State for 4 or 5 years now. You've had the idea in the beginning of the Ohio Growth Summit being a part of your efforts in economic development. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of the program and what you've seen as changes over the last 4 years, 5 years?
Yeah, absolutely. The Ohio Growth Summit is something that really was something we've thought about for several years. I mean, I started doing this type of thing back in 1999, and I would say shortly after I started, we wanted to do some sort of larger scale conference that would really focus in on that small business owner. A lot of the conferences you see are, focus on some specific business areas, so they're a marketing conference or they're a financing conference or something of that nature, and there's very little that really focuses in on that small business owner, the needs that they have, as well as celebrating the small business owner, celebrating the things that they have to do to be successful. And that's really where we came up with the idea for the Ohio Growth Summit. And we were able to put the first one on in 2005. That was our first year here at Columbus State Community College. And we were able to bring in Guy Kawasaki, who is a nationally known startup guru, venture capitalist from Silicon Valley, and that really set the stage for what we wanted to do in the subsequent 5 years. And here we are in year 6, and it's just really has been a very successful program here in Central Ohio and really throughout Ohio.
That's great. Now, I've attended a couple of the sessions, a couple of years running now, and what strikes me is that the businesses who come are coming to hear the great sessions. That's all true, but they spend as much time talking to each other as they do hearing the sessions. It seems like there are fast-growing companies and active companies, dynamic companies that attend this seminar. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, the program is really designed to help any sort of small business in really whatever they may need. We allow them to kind of pick and choose what they need to do. We have obviously national level keynote speakers that everybody sees, but at the same time we do breakout sessions so they can kind of customize the experience for their own needs. And when we have 200 or so small business owners, service providers, bankers, all sort of experts from all sort of areas of business, the attendees really get a great opportunity to network and a great opportunity to interact with each other.
I noticed on the networking question there's also an event the night before the main conference. Talk about what goes on there.
Yeah, the night before it's a real fun event. It's a great opportunity for people to get together, meet each other in a real more casual type of atmosphere, and really start to build some relationships and talk to each other about what's going on. And this year, at one of the more fun events that we've had over the time, we're going to be hosting the Ignite Columbus program. And Ignite Columbus is a program that this is kind of the 4th time that they've done that throughout Columbus. And I remember attending the first one was actually in a garage over in Grandview. And what they do is they would allow people to present 5 minutes on whatever they wanted to talk about. And had some incredible presentations. They weren't necessarily business presentations, but they were great presentations. And it's a fast-moving program, and we wanted to be able to host that and bring that to the Ohio Growth Summit because of its energy and because of the really casual, fun environment. And if people want more information on Ignite Columbus or want to register to come to Ignite Columbus, they need to go to just ignitecolumbus.com, and they'll find all the information about the potential presentations this year, as well as the opportunity to sign up to come.
Oh, that's great. The topics that you have each year, some sound like they're generic business topics, yet they always seem to be current to the trends that are going on. Now, last year's was about social media. This year, I see we'll have some social media, but it's about what's going on in today's business climate as that relates to social media and other activities. Can you talk a little about the agenda?
Yeah, this year will be interesting because I think we've seen a major shift really in the economy over the last year. Obviously, there's been a lot of changes and gyrations with the economy over the last year. But last year we had Chris Brogan, and we had a great breakout program on social media, and we had a really strong turnout. And I think it was people trying to get their arms around what social media was, kind of how to do it. And this year, we're kind of taking that a step further. We're going to have an opening keynote presentation on personal branding, which is a really hot topic right now. And the great thing about this year's opening keynote presentation is it's going to have a panel made up of some of the top business people and personal brands in Ohio.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's going to be kind of a one-of-a-kind. Most panels you come to, there's like 3 or 4 people on it. You know, there will probably be at least 10 people on this panel. This is going to be the biggest panel you're ever going to see
Oh, wow.
in your life. And Nate Riggs, Social Business Strategies, is going to be moderating that panel. So we'll see how good Nate does in terms of corralling everybody, but I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job. Then we're going to have breakout sessions on kind of channeling and focusing your interactive strategies. John Myers, local entrepreneur and designer here in Central Ohio, is going to come in and really give us some good information on how to kind of distinguish between, you know, communication strategies that are more hype and ones that are going to have an impact on your business and how you can use those. And we're also going to have a breakout session on technology tools that are out there and available that you can use in your business to be more efficient.
That's great.
Whether those be social media tools or online financial tools, time management tools. Nate Riggs, again, is going to come back and do it. And he's been doing a series of posts on his site, which is nateriggs.com, about technology tools. And he's going to bring that to the live setting and go through probably 60+ tools that you can implement on your business right away.